I was born a poet because poets are like activists. They're like leaders. They're like prophets, and they're like family leaders, you know.
Poetry in Cape Town is something that's growing quite a bit. It still has a very long way to go in terms of like sustainability and people kind of valuing it financially.
So the CYPHER is a youth poetry program run by the Lingua Franca spoken word movement. It stands for the Cape Youth Poetry Hub for Expression and Rhythm.
It was just kind of like a mentorship workshop.
Sometimes young people don't get respect, you know, because they are young. So poetry gives them that platform, because when you're standing there as a poet, nobody will tell you, no, you must sit down now because you are young, you can't tell me this.
A lot of the time, young people are kind of seen as like troublemakers a lot of the time, and also just not having anything of substance to add to a conversation. So it's always just like, oh, wait your turn to speak, you know, or we'll talk to you when we've recognized you type thing.
We're creating poetry about ourselves, you know, we're talking about ourselves. We talk about our own narratives in the work.
When I wrote this poem, I was high. I was high off accidentally sniffing the bloody molecules that wandered restlessly in the air.
We're not acting anything, you're not taking something from anyone else. You are taking something from you and you are giving to the world. You have something to, you know, to provide, you know, to share.
But I think it's better if you use an art form where you can write about you and share the stories that you have, and in that way you can affect other people.
We are mentors. We're also students, and we really acknowledge that and we celebrate that. And these young poets, they're teaching us so many so many things about ourselves, about, you know, what the future of this poetry really has.
We started CYPHER because we want this young generation of African poets to be authentic, to be original, you know, and to respect their mother, their languages, you know, because that's another thing. Our languages, our African languages, you know, are oppressed, you know. So we need to take our languages we need to make them visible and take them to the world and make them more prominent in the poetry, in the poetry industry.
The way that the poet's accent has influenced the way that the poem is written is so vital to understanding that poem, and it's so vital to how the audience hears that poem. Like, sure, you can put your own interpretation on it, but I just feel like, particularly like, so if we're talking about a Cape Town context, right, like in the same session you could hear an Afrikaans, a Xhosa, a Zulu, an English poem.
It might sound cliche, but it's like we are prophets of this time, but we're not the only ones. This is not me saying that Lingua Franca are the only prophets out there. I'm saying that we're one of those ones who are chosen, that we need to do this kind of work. And if you understand the history of this country and where we come from, and you look at and what it has done to people, to families, you know, dividing families, dividing tribes, dividing, you know, people, and the kind of work that we do to kind of say, let us go back to where we were, you know, as people, as Africans, you know.
It's very important for us, you know, for this generation to have a voice, so that, you know, they go to school, you know, they read books that have been written not by them, you know, not by their ancestors, you know, but to read those books and try to redefine everything.
You know, what is your voice? What does your voice truly sound like?